And we are in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Some Other Heroes. We are your queer Dungeoneers here to play a homebrewed game of Dungeons and Dragons set in a world of floating islands, skyships, strange magics, deep mysteries, and just a little bit of pride for everybody at home. Happy Pride, everybody. We hope
happy
that
gay
you are
time.
having... Yep.
Be gay, do crime.
Be gay, do crime.
We hope you are having...
do crime.
Be fey, do crime. I feel that's a new T-shirt. Hope you are having an amazing month. However you celebrate, wherever you are in your journey, know
however
that
many bricks you use.
Yeah, you are seen here and you are loved. So, happy Pride. My name is Chris. With me are my wonderful fellow queer Dungeoneers, Michelle. Hi.
Hi.
Wayne.
Yo.
I do that because you were running away from the screen.
Hi.
Charlie.
Hello.
And Theo.
Hi.
We will dive into our episode presently. Before we do, though, Wayne, you have a bit of a shout out.
Yeah. It's just a rather timely reminder with this fantastic, glorious celebration of Pride Month coming on, that on this channel we actively work to create a safer space that is both inclusive and affirming for LGBTQIA plus individuals and all marginalised communities. And while we are generally quite a lovely bunch and are incredibly pleasant to talk to, discrimination like homophobia, transphobia, racism, ableism, and misogyny will not be tolerated. So, in short, don't be a dick.
No Tevs, no Tories.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Be gay, do crime, throw bricks. Wait. Hashtag not encouraging.
Yeah, I advocate for that.
I was going to say, I'm not encouraging violence, but these days I'm selectively encouraging violence, in all honesty. So, anyway, there we go.
Wonderful. To assist with that, we have amazing moderators who just keep an eye on things in the chat. They are Bespectacled Man, who is Nikki, and Salem Flame, the wonderful Salem. And I do need to update that chat. I forgot about it. Please remind me later if you can, Wayne. That is, of course, Salem's old handle. Yes, who will keep an eye on chat and just make sure that everything is great for you, everybody there. Quick shout out for fellow queer Dungeoneers. We want to just shout out, because they've been following us on Instagram, they've been really wonderfully engaged with us and just sharing that space so wonderfully. The Rainbow Dice Club. Wayne has just popped their link tree in the chat for you there if you want to check them out. They are a bunch of queer Dungeoneers telling an all-queer dark fantasy D&D podcast. Quite exciting, really cool. Lots of very interesting characters.
Nice artwork too.
Very lovely artwork.
Oh,
Wayne and I was saying
cool.
it's kind of reminiscent of some of the stuff that you and Michelle have done for us in the past as well. It's very cool. So check them out. They seem really lovely. They are kicking off their podcast and they seem to be doing really well, and we would encourage you to check them out. Okay, beyond that, is there anything I have missed? Anything you guys want to shout out? Okay, which just leaves me to say, let's drop the titles. And we're back, and my screen has done something weird. Bear with me 1 second.
Yay! Goblins
Yay.
in the wires.
Amazing. This is because I changed the resolution on my camera because it was doing weird things earlier.
You have
Talk
the
amongst
gall.
yourselves. I had
gumption.
the gall to want my camera to work properly. How dare I?
Yeah.
Guess, right, now the camera is sorted, that just leaves me to say, we are such a professional stream. Just leaves me to say, previously on Some Other Heroes. Our 4 friends have travelled beyond the edges of their world to a strange demi-plane known as Steel Town, in search of the last sky, of the 4th Sky Temple, the only one they haven't been able to find so far, the Temple of Power. They found out a lot about the temple's creator, Adzi the Builder, the strange Aragana artificer who not only constructed the Temple of Power, but all the temples with the aid of 4 other magi. Adzi appears to have been messing with the memories of the residents of Steel Town, rewriting and reprogramming. Going deeper in, they found out they'd seemed to trick some sort of defense mechanism, turning most of Steel Town against them, having to fight a gigantic version of their past opponents before travelling even deeper, where they found what was known as the Forge, Adzi's Forge. This place of interesting dimension where they solved a number of puzzles, each revealing a little bit more about Adzi, a man of high arrogance who seems to have got in over his head, and kind of indicates that he may have been talking not only to some of their enemies, but the second emperor of Mistrium, Zinthat Mistrium II, a man that Rock and Skia know by reputation quite well. Upon solving their last of these puzzles, finding out the last little information, they found out that the device that maintains the temple, the caretaker, seems to be running errantly. Adzi's last message indicated that he was going to try and change it. He would have to wake his physical self up to do so. As they opened the last gate, something huge stepped through, standing above them. But before we roll dice, our eyes flick far north to some strange white towers against a background of waterfalls. A familiar human woman, flanked by 2 other figures, walks at haste. How far has it spread? Sabina says. Well, I can't be 100% certain. A pale-skinned, blue-haired changeling person we know as Kaja stepping in behind her. But it seems that things are at every corner of the Empire. These new effigies are getting in houses. Rumors and reputation about their protective quality is definitely rife. And what does this tell us? Well, darling, the second woman, long, pale hair, pink skin, sharp eyes, very sharp looking, Delilah. It seems that if it is the cult of the dragon, they are hiding who they are properly. We don't know the source of this yet. We have others in the field. We're waiting from Sibylla at the moment. She seemed to be tracking something down. But we don't know. We just know that they are everywhere, and the people are starting to use them as a source of prayer for their hopes, particularly after the last skyquakes. Keep an eye on it. It could just be a fad, maybe talk to members of the Church of the Eastern Dragon, see if we can turn them into something that is an extension of Navarra's will. Rumour war. We don't want to be seen to be taking them out of people's hands. It will make things worse. The other two figures nod and smile and step away. Sabina opens the door, stepping through, leaving the two of them behind. They wait. 1 heartbeat, 2, 3, just to make sure she's just out of hearing range before they stop. Okay, I'm going to say it because you're not. She's stressed and stretched to her limit. We need other people back. I'll look into it. Maybe we can pull on Estri, wherever he is, get him back. Grand idea. I will reach out to some of my friends and see if we can get some support. She shouldn't do this on her own now. Whatever this is, it's bigger than we are. Agreed. 2 figures walking off. When we come back south into the summery isles of the Adir Reach, through a strange portal in past a metal town, deeper to a strange foundry of magic and mischief, where our 4 friends stand around, just putting together the last pieces of the puzzle. There is a click and a whir, and you watch as the central platform starts to open up, revealing 2 massive mechanical figures. Ooh. So just going to
Are we in tactical?
go to tactical. Be a highly
Okay.
tactical person.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's a
that's
little
us.
bit of a misnomer with us, but still.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Efficient, professional, tactical,
Strategic.
strategic, calm.
Strategic. What have we got here? Okay. Right. So
Bear with.
you should see the map. I'm just going to. Here we go. For the purposes of this,
Bye.
would you like to place yourself where you think your characters? You're all on the platform somewhere.
Well, we just jumped up onto the various things, didn't we?
Yeah. To
Didn't I jump up after Skia because I was jealous of what she was looking at? I jumped up after someone.
I mean,
Yeah.
that does sound very Ashling, to be fair.
Yeah, I think correct me if I'm wrong. Was Skia like scouting ahead a bit or something? And Aisling was like, "What you looking at?" and jumped up.
You were all trying to. You'd all like kind of solved some of the puzzles,
Yeah.
and I think you were all working together towards that. So I think you are all probably somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'll go here.
Okay. This is where you are when these things appear. So I'm going to show you.
Ooh.
Pretty.
And we
Ooh.
will roll initiative.
Oh, they got bigger.
Fucking Warhammer man over here.
Hey,
hang
hey,
on.
back where you were, Wayne. That was
I hadn't
No.
moved yet.
back.
I hadn't moved yet. I was there.
Nice try, sir. Okie dokie. Right. So we are going to roll some initiative. Woo! Just so you know, for transparency, one of these gets advantage.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's respectable.
It's alright.
Okie dokie. So they are on.
Here's Warhammer time.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
That's what this stream needed. More guns and more Catholicism.
Yep. Okay, starting from the top as my screen has it.
We are.
Wayne, what did Rock get?
I actually rolled a 24.
A 24. In which
Ooh.
case, can I have a quick rollies from you?
Sure.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
What'd you
4.
get? I got 3, so you go first.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure that there's any point in me being excited about going first. I never know what I'm supposed to do.
Next, Skier.
25. Don't worry about going first.
25. Aisling.
Very nice.
Michelle's like, it's all right, Wayne, I've got this.
Don't worry, babe.
A good Christian 15.
15.
A healthy 15.
A healthy,
healthy.
statistically average 15.
Wow. How to be factually correct and really insulting at the same time.
I'm
And
just gonna get Bulba out the bathroom because she eats soil. So
In the bathroom?
amazing. Well,
there's a
do
big
that.
pot plant on the floor,
Oh, okay.
and she's Pratt. So
Theo, what did Eugene get?
I got a slightly above average, but I'm not bragging about it. 21.
21. Nice.
Quite
That's
above
good.
average.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's high rolls all around. Nothing lower than a 15. That includes
Yeah.
the villains, I'm afraid. So, top of the round is Skier, Rock, then one of the machines, then Eugene, then the other machine, and last is Aisling. Gives you plenty of time to think on it.
So,
So,
hang on. Skier,
for
Rock,
all those
Eugene.
options I have.
Skier, Rock, Machine, Eugene, Machine, Aisling.
Skier, Rock, Machine. Eugene, Machine, Aisling.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking
Okay.
banger.
I love
Okay.
that tune. As well as Cats on Boots. Skier, you are up first. These things appear out of the portals. They look highly aggressive. They have that same red light running through them that the attack versions of your friends in Steel Town did.
Yikes. Okay. I think seeing we're all kind of grouped up, Skier's gonna run round. Bonus action disengage. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, she's gonna jump up
Cool.
here.
Yeah.
She's sort of like on the edge there, but like.
So
she's-
what we'll say is, for argument's sake, going up costs you 5 foot of movement, but going down doesn't cost you anything on these. They're
Okay.
yeah. Is that fair?
So you can fall to your death and it won't cost you any movement.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, you can run off the edge.
Okay.
Bargain.
I couldn't do it normally, but because it's my first round, I get 40 feet of movement, so I can.
That's fine. That's
do
cool.
it. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna make 3 attacks on this guy. Make sure I'm doing everything right.
The big guy.
Get him.
Throw, yeah, Krona. First is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Beautiful. I'm gonna add my favoured foe to get an extra d4 on this damage, and because my good pal, my good friend Eugene is there, I get sneak attack. Thanks, Eugene. You're doing such a good job distracting him. For a total of 6. God, I can't do math. 16, 7, 16, 20, 24, 25. 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. Thank you.
Yeah. Magical slashing.
Magical slashing.
And then second attack is a 27
27.
for 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And last one, oh, even better, is 29 to hit I got to remember my D8. 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 points of damage. And then just add an extra 6 because I forgot to add my throwing damage.
Wonderful. That is 53 points of damage in your first go. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah. Skier just I think she runs across, and as she backflips, she throws 2 of them, and then catches them as she lands. Yeah, she's doing it in style. Flip wizard. And that is my turn.
Amazing. Rock, your go.
Right. Quick point of clarification, because I am never sure about this. I have 2 attacks per action.
That's 1 action for multi-attack, yes.
Correct. Does a spell attack count as one of those, or do they have to both be melee attacks? They both
No,
have
they
to
have
be...
both be melee attack. However, with the updated rules, you can use your breath weapon as one of them if you want to.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Good to know. Okay, so Rock is going to just turn to face the one that's loitering and breathing down his neck, and I'm going to pull out the Fang of Navara and strike for a. Where's my attacks? Maybe I should know this by now. For a 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
Shit.
It literally steps out the way.
Okay.
It's quite fast for its size.
Yeah, I'm going to try again. And that is a 20 to hit. Hang on, yes, 20 to hit.
Also, does not hit.
Ah! That
Oh,
sucks.
okay.
Brilliant.
Is it?
So 21 is the AC. Right?
Is that what you landed a hit with?
Yeah.
Did you hit the small one in front of me?
You hit the big one.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was hitting the big one. Sorry.
Okay,
Apologies.
so then, for my bonus action, I'm going to say, I'm just going to yell out towards Eugene and just say, Eugene, you have felled larger creatures than this. Don't let him intimidate you. And I will give Eugene Bardic Inspiration. So you've got a D8.
Amazing. That makes it Kyra's turn. This one in front of you, Rock, as it just literally dodges, and you think it blurs slightly as you try to hit it the second time.
Oh shit.
Kind of looks past you at the damage done to its bigger companion. Holds up a hand at Skier, and you watch as Skier is caught in this strange bubble, rewinds back to where she started at the beginning of her turn, and the damage is undone.
Bullshit.
Is that a
Does
spell?
Skier remember it?
Skier remembers it happened, but you literally feel yourself go back in time.
Is this thing casting a spell, or is it
It is
something
not
else?
a spell, I'm afraid.
Sucks.
And it's healed, essentially.
Essentially healed its buddy by doing it.
Got it. Okay.
All right, focus on the little one.
Okay.
I was trying to.
That is its action. It will, however, bonus action, disengage and leap over here. As these kind of mechanical wings throw it out of the way, and it crashes with a thunk down here.
Okay.
Coward.
Yeah, you
That's what
better
I
run.
do.
That makes it Eugene's go.
I would like them both to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Amazing.
How wise these robots.
The big one rolls a 22. Little one rolls also a 22.
Never mind. That's my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
Amazing. The big guy. What are they going to do? They are going to point their hands out, one at Eugene and one at Skier, because they also remember that Skier hit them. And they both going to make 2 attacks.
Disadvantage against skier.
Cool. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And a 26 against Eugene.
Yes, that is.
Skier. That is 15 force damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Amazing. And that is 17 force damage on Eugene. That is
Some Tron shit going. I love it.
go. Cool. Making it Ashling.
It's my go. Okay. Yeah, everyone's still in the place I like them to be. Okay, I'm going to fire a lightning bolt between the 2 of them
Awesome.
to try and get them both. Because yeah, if I fire it sort of over here, it'll hit them both.
Oh, yeah.
That is a really good plan.
Awesome. Okay,
what-
so dex save
Nice.
from both of them, please.
The big guy uses one of his reactions.
Asshole.
Can you make a dex save against your own lightning bolt, please? You and
What?
Skier.
Fucker.
As you kind of watch this thing kind of go, and it just draws into him, and he turns it around, and it just bursts out to you, towards you.
Dex
God
save.
damn.
It is still counts as a spell, by the way, for anybody who wants to do anything.
25.
I will use my Tides of Chaos and re-roll it.
Okie dokie.
No, probably not. 15. Wait, am I saving against my own shit?
You are.
Great.
It's
I did
literally
not
your
save
spell.
against my own
They
shit.
as
Oh,
Rooney
no.
points out in chat, they Uno reversoed you.
I don't save against myself.
Oh. Is
Okay.
it half damage? Oh,
It's
it's
half.
wait. Is this a? It was a dex save, right?
It is, yeah.
Sweet.
What about the other chap?
No,
Their
he
dex save.
took the whole spell and pointed it back at you guys.
Oh, so it didn't even reach the other guy.
Nope.
Fuck's sake. So he's taking no damage?
He's taken no damage.
It's just you taking all that damage.
This sucks. I'm very sorry. What level was I casting it at?
Please tell me you oh no!
No one
Negative
did it.
5.
Yeah, yeah, it's just a cantrip.
0. Just a 0. Just a cantrip.
Minimum of 3rd level, I think, lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie's suddenly very thankful that she has lots of blasts.
Hard, stop rolling high.
Yeah, because technically they all count as separate attacks, so you
Yeah, I
have to,
know.
even though it counts one of them.
26 lightning.
26. You watch in horror as you kind of like are thinking excitement as Aisling starts preparing that spell that she has before. She charges it forward and it just kind of bounces off of this shield, twists around this robot and shoots back out as Skia dives to one side, and Aisling takes the full brunt of her own spell.
Oh, that sucks!
Rude. Just rude.
The hell? I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex that motherfucker.
Well, they've used their reaction, so they can't turn that on you.
That feels appropriate.
My casting for hex is just flipping them off as many times as I can in the remaining 6 seconds. I'm gonna give them disadvantage on dex checks. I know they're not saves, but it's still a check.
That's fair enough.
Let's just hope they trip over.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do something acrobatic in this fight. They are buggered.
Fuckers.
Amazing. Top of the round. That is Skia. Rock, you are up next.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
Okay.
Skia.
That's okay. I'm good. Okay. I would like the little one to make a deception check, please. As I'm gonna insightful fighting. Try and find a weak spot.
17. Pretty respectable, actually.
That is respectable because I didn't roll that great, but still a 21. Okay, so 5. 10.
It's like Skia going, oh, well done you.
Yeah, I was it's the equivalent of, that's nice, sweetie.
Yeah. Oh,
that
bless
right
you.
on the
You did
fridge.
so well. Ah.
Oh, you tried so hard.
Oh. Look at you doing all well.
Yeah, you get your advantage. You can see this thing is beautifully designed, but there are still flaws in terms of its weak points are its joints. Some of its carapace is revealing underneath because it has to vent air for the magic inside of it.
Okay. Does the 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
Satan.
Okay, you're my new favourite enemy, my guy. So we have 6, 7, 8. 8 or 12 is 20. 20, 30, 33 points of damage.
33
Yeah.
points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled a few 6s in my sneak attack.
That is nice.
And then second attack is a 25 for an extra 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Amazing, thank you. 45 damage. Definitely respectable.
It's better than the minus 70 odd that I did.
Just fried herself.
Yup.
I love the idea that for the rest of this fight, every time I look over, there's just like little wisps of smoke coming off Ashling's horns.
Yep. A bit of a twitch on the
Yeah.
left
And
hand.
her hair's all like out here.
Are you still wearing
Even
the gold
bigger than
things that
usual.
were bought for you by
Yeah, they're
Eugene's
like a
mum?
fucking Tesla coil now.
Amazing. Rock, it is your go. And then
Okay.
Krona.
So Rock is going to run over to the little guy. The smaller of the two. And again take a swing with Fang of Tavara. That is much better. It's a 23 to hit. And that is 19 points of damage
19 points of damage.
Nice.
on that hit, and I am also going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to do a shining smite.
A shining smite. Nice.
Yeah. So this is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 6. 19, the 19 points of radiant damage,
38 in total.
plus this is the one that until the spell ends, the target sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and it cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
Haha.
So
Cool.
everyone's attacks have advantage of it. Just because I got this confused last time, Chris, just as a note, this is a concentration spell.
Cool. I thought it was, but yeah, that's good to check.
Well, because I
Thank you.
have a cantrip that does a similar thing, and that's why I got confused. So this is a concentration spell for 10 rounds.
Amazing.
For my second attack, I'm going to roll with advantage. Oh, I rolled a natural 20. I don't need
Critical crunch.
Love it.
to. Okay, so how am I? So for this, I do. So it's my full damage on one attack, correct?
Yep.
So that's 12 plus 10, 22 points of damage,
Yep.
plus. Wait, I'm confused. What do I do for Crunchy Crit?
So for your full dice for
Yeah.
it, plus any modifiers, then you
Yeah.
roll your dice again on top of that.
Got it. Okay. So that's what I just said, plus. Plus another 19 points of damage.
Amazing. So that is hang on. My
No,
brain
18
just
points,
stopped.
sorry.
18 points of damage. Oh, that's even easier. That's 14 points of damage. So that's 78 points of damage in one round.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
I guess I know what they're doing on their turn.
Nope.
So that's my actions and my bonus. Yeah, okay.
Amazing.
I need to mark up.
That was
for
really
spells.
good. That's really, really good. It is their go. They kind of look at the damage that you've done. Look at Skier as well. Seem to do a quick calculation, and then you feel yourself winding back. Rock,
No.
removing all the damage that you did, sending you back in time. You can put your spell slots back on, though.
Oh. And there is no discernible way to stop this.
Not that you can see. It doesn't seem to be a spell. For its additional action, do you want to move yourself back to where you were, if you can remember? I think you were over here. Is that right?
I was here
Yeah, cool.
because he was behind me.
They are going to move up to here. And they've taken enough damage that they've charged their core. I need
They
all
have a
of
core.
I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Star Trek has taught me anything. The core doing anything is bad.
Yeah. Wisdom save.
Yes.
Ooh, 23.
Okay.
23. Aisling?
25.
25. Eugene?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Rock?
18.
18. You all pass as you watch yourself kind of, like this kind of echo of you kind of start to pull out, and then you snap your grip on reality back. You feel like if that
Horrendous? What the fuck?
you feel like if that had hit, you would have been doomed to repeat your actions.
No!
I think this one is going to then. I think it's done enough, but it's going to scare. You do get an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it. but you will use your reaction if you do. It's going to plod
I'm just
itself
checking
there.
if I've not used my reaction since
No,
my last
you-
turn.
No, you
Have
moved since
I?
then.
On Kira, yeah, I'll use my attack opportunity for sure because I've got advantage. Is this? Wait, yes. Is it still lit up?
No,
because it undid.
because it undid that rock's whole go.
Boo.
That sucks because that was such a good go.
21.
Yeah,
Does 21 hit it?
21 does hit. Meets beats.
Okay.
You have found its AC.
10. Points
10?
damage. Yeah.
Amazing. Cool. Eugene.
I am going to.
Power
I
word
will
deja vu.
cast Arcane Hand. My action. And then with my bonus action, I will. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide
No, you're
what is
fine.
more helpful.
No rush.
That is fine. Whilst you're doing that,
I'm gonna have it move to the smaller one.
Gonna hit the smaller one?
I'm gonna use Grasping Hand, so it will. Wait, how big technically in D&D speak are these creatures?
the one in front of you is gargantuan. The other one is huge. Oh no, it's just large. I lie.
Okay, that's cool. I can do it to huge or smaller.
How
yeah, so
big
I'm gonna
is
grapple.
your hand? Sorry.
I'm going to attempt to grapple it. How big is it? I don't know. It doesn't say. It just
Okay.
says a large hand.
Grab it. Bring it back here.
Grabby
I
hands.
can't do that, but I can keep
Oh.
it over there, which
Oh, okay.
might be helpful.
That could
Give
be
it a squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can also do that.
So I'm just gonna act very quickly.
Poke its ear, really annoy it.
Give it a wit-witty.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. You can do it, Alchemy. I believe in you.
Come on, Alchemy. We've talked about this.
Right, so what's...
Don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
It's got to grapple, yeah? Does a 21 beat?
No, I rolled a 26.
Amazing.
Nice.
It's got a strength score of 26, baby.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
baby.
nice.
It's a good thing it's just a hand and not an arm.
Oh yeah, Rock will be all over that shit.
Yeah.
Theo, the arcane hand token, which is now in play, you should be able to control and move around.
I can.
Cool. It's come up as arcane research, despite the fact I changed it. We'll manage. Okie dokie. Thank you so much. Is there anything else
that's my
you would
turn.
like to do?
No, I'll use an action, my bonus action.
Okay.
I will remain there to give advantage.
Amazing. Big guy. I would like all of you to make me a Sorry, no, it's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, piss.
Great.
Fuck
This is
me.
pulse
Are
of
they
Wait,
casting
energy.
magic? this magic by any blessed chance?
It is not. It is energy.
Satan save me.
A saving throw, did you say?
It is an intelligence
Yeah.
saving throw.
I
Okay.
can't help you. I can only help on checks.
Thanks for letting me know.
None of you are close enough to me, I'm afraid.
No. It's okay. Let the dum-dums go.
Just let them go. They've had their day.
It's true.
Hey, you might save.
I don't think so.
It might be a really low DC, Michelle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Have faith.
Is it DC 5?
It could be. It could be. It's possible.
It is entirely possible. I'm
Yeah,
afraid
Schrodinger's
it's
DC.
not.
We don't know until it's witnessed.
But I appreciate that you asked. Cool. Right. So, starting from the top, Rock, what did you get?
Bollocks. 21.
21. Skier. I think it was a 5.
7.
A 7. Cool.
Yeah.
Then Aisling.
17.
Respectable.
Well done.
I
That's
know.
very
I
respectable.
know.
And Eugene.
Good job. I got a 32.
Fuck.
Can I have some
I
of
rolled,
that?
I rolled a nat 20.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Can I just point out, I was so happy with my 21 because I even added my +5 because of my aura of protection skill. And I still only got 21.
That's fine. You saved.
Oh no, I know. It's just I love the comparison. Like, 21, 34. Okay, good, great.
32.
Amazing.
32.
So,
Sorry.
Only
point of order.
32.
Aisling and Skier, you
Oh.
take 45 force damage.
No, fuck.
To the brain.
Oh, God.
And you both have disadvantage on concentration checks.
Oh, that's right. We never I never
Concentrating. Who's that?
Who's concentrating?
Technically, Aisling is concentrating right now and is possibly about to lose her hex.
Oh yeah.
Rock
Fuck.
and Eugene, you take 22 force damage, but you do not have any other impact other than that.
22.
22. I rolled a 32. I don't think you
Yeah.
understand.
That feels,
What's
feels
happening here.
disproportionate.
You
I'm
didn't
afraid.
take 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, because I'd be on the floor.
Wonderful.
Is it?
That's it's go.
I should fucking hope so.
Cool. You kind of watch as this gem in its chest kind of goes quite dark with a slight pulse, and it seems to be trying to recharge that from there. Aisling, it is your go.
Oh, Christ. Okay, and that came from Big Lad? Is that
It
right?
did.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashling's gonna, for no reason other than instinct, back up 5 feet. No tactical implication whatsoever, it just felt right. Then, she's gonna use...
Rock, you
full
from where you're
action.
standing, you know she can still get hit by that thing.
Yeah, but, you know...
And
don't
full
worry.
action.
Full action, she's just gonna blast it, and then bonus, she's gonna take a potion.
Yeah.
She hurting.
Oh yeah, her
Amazing.
bones aren't where they should be.
Did you
hitting
do a
yourself.
concentration check for your hex, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Can you beat it? You got to beat like a 22.
don't think
2
I
on your
can.
constitution.
Yeah, I physically can't beat that.
You
so
can't beat it.
hex
Okay,
is
so
gone.
your hex is gone.
Boo.
Rude. Okay.
Okay, abort plans to trip it over.
Okay.
Plan B. Plan B.
Eugene says that Rock's already behind it on his hands and knees. Like, what? Oh, for God.
You think I can push that? Jeez.
But wait, do we work out the DC for big guy?
No,
DC,
but
AC.
you nobody's missed the big guy yet.
Okay, well that was 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
There
You
you
are the
go, I
first.
missed
There we go.
Yay! Next one. Oh, it's 20 lots, nearly 30.
That's brilliant. That one definitely
good.
hits.
Okay,
Hit
and
it.
then
Kill it,
the
Ashley.
other one is 25.
25 also hits.
Okay, good. Jesus. Right, I'm gonna fire off a couple of bolts. 10s.
10s across the board.
Ooh. 14 and 12.
14 and 12. Cool. So you have done 26 force damage back at it.
Again,
I'd call that revenge.
it's revenge light. I'm gonna take
It's the thought of revenge.
revenge-esque. I'm gonna take a potion and then
Take a
just
potion.
Sit there and look miserable.
Oh, Ashley.
I have a superior one though, so I'm gonna pop one of those.
Does that mean you can sit there and look superior?
Yeah, and miserable and injured.
Cool. Top of the round then. Skier.
It's me.
You have damaged both of these things, and you can see that there is damage on them, despite the annoying skill that one of them has.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. This guy's just out of my reach. Are you? Wait, are you?
Kyra is 25.
Yeah. I've been assuming my throwing property is 20 feet.
That's not right. With your swords, you can hit Kyra from there with your swords.
Beautiful. I'm hitting
Yes.
Kyra.
Cool.
I'm mad at her.
Fair.
And
She
I've
keeps
done
on doing all your
fighting.
hard work.
Yeah. Stop on doing it. I'll stay where I am. Yeah. Okay. First attack. Oh, damn it. Oh no. 19
Does not hit.
doesn't hit. Right, come on. We've got to roll on that 20 here. Count it.
Skier.
One away. It's a 30 to hit.
30 will hit.
So, okay, this is 6. 8, 9, 10, 20, 26, 30 points of damage.
30 points of
Delicious.
damage. Nice.
Delicious.
And then I keep forgetting about the new 2024 rules, and I believe I can use, because they have the thing Nick, that I can do another attack as a bonus action with them.
I don't think we've discussed weapon properties yet.
No.
I think. Let me have a quick look. It's no problem.
But
'Cause I don't think
otherwise,
we've addressed it with people yet. But
no. I mean, otherwise, I think I'm gonna do my two weapon fighting. I can still do it as a bonus action. I just don't get the extra damage. So
that's fair.
I'm just gonna
let's-
do that for now.
Yeah, let's stick to what we know. But if we
Yeah.
feel like anything's falling behind or anything seems unclear, just say and we'll make a ruling on it.
So that's a 27 to hit and 3 points of damage.
Yes!
Get him!
Deal
Down.
damage.
So how does it die, Chris?
It's more than
So I
I
kill
did.
it, yeah?
It kind of goes, ah, ooh.
Hey,
No, that's
Rude.
mean.
It's like a paper cut.
Yeah.
at least you dealt damage to the right guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Or
don't
indeed
know.
at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal damage. Attack, bonus action, attack. I'm not going to move, so that's my turn.
Amazing. Cool. You definitely do some damage though, so do not feel bad.
No. Death by 1,000 cuts.
We just need to survive 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, we can do it. I can get us.
Yep.
Okay, that makes it. Roxgo, followed by the little guy.
We
Okay.
call it the little guy, and it's gigantic.
Rock is
Helps us
probably
feel better.
Comparatively, the little guy.
yeah. Rock is probably feeling ever so slightly sort of concerned now after that reversal of what he thought was a magnificent round of extreme violence. So he's going to take a different approach. I need both of them to throw a wisdom saving throw, please.
Point of question: is this a spell?
Yes.
Cool. You let the spell off. I need. So, how many people does your spell affect?
Any that I choose within a 40-foot cube.
Okie dokie.
So it would be both of them.
Okay, so I think you, Eugene, and Skier need to make a.
What's it with this fucker and spells?
Does the same thing. He grabs your spell, twists it, and puts it out around him.
So wait, which of
So
the
you said
dickheads
that
did
before
this?
this is a spell. So
It still
can I
counts
count
as a spell. It's a spell. You can counter spell it.
I count a spell.
Ooh, like the second Eugene sees it go askew.
You look confused,
Ready with
Wayne.
the
Do you want me
kill
to
switch.
clarify?
Yeah, sorry, I thought what they were doing was not a spell. I thought it was an ability.
No, but what you're doing.
That was
is
the
a spell.
rewinding time thing. Was an
Rewinding
ability.
time thing is an ability. This is an ability as well, but it's taking a spell that's in place and turning it. It's basically.
Oh, so I can counter the original
Yeah,
spell.
so you
Yeah.
would count a spell, rock spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, this
that
spell
makes
only
sense.
takes effect if people fail the wisdom saving throw.
Doesn't matter. He saw you casting a spell and reflected it back at you.
Yeah, my lightning didn't even touch him. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this was the big guy that did that, or the little guy?
Big guy. It was the big guy you were
I-
aiming at, wasn't it?
No.
What level? What level?
Well,
are you
that's what I'm
casting
saying.
at, Wayne?
Sorry.
Because I'm casting a third level counter spell.
Third level.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's step back. So, Wayne, I feel like I stepped on your moment, and I apologise for that. Sorry, I thought you were casting at the big guy. You say you're casting at the small guy?
Well, like I said, it's
Both of them.
both people within, or people I choose within a cube.
All right,
That's
so you
all
were
it
going to target.
specifies.
You were targeting both of them.
But yeah, I was targeting the area, I guess.
Okay,
but-
cool. That's in which case, because it would have affected him, he can use his ability to reflect the spell back at you.
Okay, so we can't cast any spells at them.
Not while they got a reaction, anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if this uses their reaction,
Okay. Yeah. So then. Yeah. So then, I mean, if Eugene is going to counter spell me,
Well, I don't know what you're casting, but if it's a wisdom saving throw, I'll probably fail it.
aww.
given past things, yeah.
Even though I get a +9, but whatever.
Yes, I mean that's fine. If Eugene sees or suspects that this is going to happen and can do that, then
Yeah, I think after the
Easily.
thing with the lightning, I think Eugene would be like on high alert.
That's
Fair.
completely reasonable.
Also, I mean, the spell, you would have seen the spell hit this creature and he kind of absorb it and it kind of twists around him again, so you would have had time to go, oh crap, it's going to do it again, and counter
Busy
spell.
showing off.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case, that's it. I'm done.
My apologies. I mean, you can throw a sword at it.
I mean, not with a bonus action, I can't.
I meant your rapier.
Oh, I suppose I could try that, yeah.
If you want to. Right.
No, actually, it's okay. I will wait.
Okie dokie. In which case, it is the little guy's go. What is he going to do? They are. Okay. They are going to target Skier because you've been a bit of an annoyance.
That's my job.
And they kind of form this cannon.
They're rolling at disadvantage to hit me.
Amazing. Thank you for that. I love that I gave you that cloak.
There you go.
Does a 19 hit?
Sorry?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, the 19 hits. 19 is my AC.
Oh, rude.
I know. Meets his beats. Then. Cool, so it's just 3d10.
The way Michelle was doing this, like Skier was moving, I just envisaged Skier doing like capoeira movements, so she's waiting.
Yeah, she
Yes.
does, for sure.
Your idle
That's
animation
that
is
idle
just
animation.
like
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
Amazing. 20. So 29 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry about it.
As this metal chunk hits you. And as it does, there's this. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh god, okay, hang on 1 second. I'm resistant to bludgeoning,
You are resistant to bludgeoning.
so
29
15.
halved 14. Cool.
14. And then a con save.
Yes, please.
And Rock, you've not miraculously suddenly come to hug me. No. 16?
I mean,
16 doesn't save. You
Okay.
watch. You guys see as Skier gets stuck in time for a moment. You are effectively stunned for your next round.
No!
All
Okay.
dexterity saving throws are at disadvantage.
Okay.
All attacks against you are at advantage until
Okay.
the end of your next turn.
That
Okay,
sucks. They paused you.
They paused me. Oh my god, no more idle animation!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay.
And I think because this is a temporal effect, your cloak doesn't work.
Yeah, oh, it won't work anyway now for a round because you hit
Because
me.
they may hit you. Okay. It looks, for a featureless creature, it looks slightly satisfied with itself.
Piece of shit.
is that the big one you're talking about?
It's the little one that did this. Eugene.
I will cast Get Mum. Summon. I'm gonna summon the Throne's Blade.
I love that that's get mum. Mom, come get me, I'm scared.
Mom, these things are picking on us.
Ah! Come crush them. Big wife time.
Where would
Big
you
wife time.
like big wife time?
Right by the big one somewhere. On the other side from Rock, probably in front of Ashley.
Love
Here.
that. Love that for me.
Yeah.
For those new viewers, would you like to describe your magic? Because we have a couple of new faces in chat today, which is quite cool.
So Eugene casts a spell and a big purple edged glowing portal opens, sort of like door shaped, and through it, before anything comes through, you kind of see this like dust and shadowy magic kind of seeping out of the edges. And if you looked through the door, you could see sort of beginnings of another plane of existence. And through it comes... She almost has to, like, stoop through the doorway because she's so large and in charge. Yeah, through the doorway comes this... how many arms does she have? 4?
She has 6 arms, 2 of which have been
6.
severed.
So 4.
She'll rock in the 4.
I was right.
Hell yeah.
She's got 4 arms.
Nah.
A giant woman, everyone's favourite giant woman.
Yeah.
And she's got a big ass javelin in her hand, and she looks ready to fight.
Get 'em, Mum.
Ready to mingle and kill.
Kingle.
She pulls herself through as she normally does and stands up to her tall, full height, nodding at you as she comes.
Of course she does, because she's too cool.
She doesn't talk. She just does one of those. So
Yeah,
Oh.
that's pretty much it.
She takes her turn after me, right? I don't need
That's
to
exactly
use
right,
my
yeah.
bonus action.
No, not for
Okay,
summons.
Sick. In which case, I will use my bonus action to squeeze the other one with my big spectral hand.
Amazing. Is that an attack on them?
Nope.
Or do they...
I can just do it because they're currently grappled, so it's just 2d6 plus my spellcasting
Wonderful.
modifier. Because they didn't escape my grapple.
They didn't even try.
Nope. So that is 15 bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
Get
crushed,
squished. And then it will be Throne's Blade's go, and she will take her many attacks.
Many attacks.
I said she had a javelin, but I'm lying. She has a halberd because I
She
want
does,
it to be
yeah.
that form, please. And she has 3 attacks because I cast her at 6th level. Okay, that is... the lowest is a 23.
Those will all hit then.
Sorry, I cannot find a d10. All these dice and not a 10-sided one among them.
he's hiding underneath, masquerading as a 12.
Okay, the first...
Are they pretending to be D8s again?
is 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. 2, 11 on the second attack. And 13 on the third attack.
Again, Throne's Blade.
Yeah.
Help
Thanks,
me.
Mum.
Thanks, Mom. Mom, I'm gonna take us home. I'm scared.
And yeah, that's it for me. Chris, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I think you're muted.
Wonderful. Really good go. Makes it the big guys go. Let's just see if he gets his art pulse back. He does not.
Oh, thank God.
So... So I think he's just going to do 2 slam attacks. One against Skia and one against Eugene. Skier, that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
14 bludgeoning damage. Big metal hand comes down.
Okay.
Sorry, need to roll the other one first. Eugene, that is an 18 to hit.
Do I use my reaction though?
Oh.
Oh
Damn
no!
it, resource management.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 6, 9.
No, wait, actually, I use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay.
Because
Did
I've
you
got
not
a
use
lot
your
of
reaction
concentration spells up.
Oh,
Although, actually, I have focus conjuration now, so my concentration cannot be broken while
That's cool.
casting a summoning spell.
Amazing.
Nice.
Okay, do you want to still cast shield or?
Yeah, you know what? It hits. It hits.
It hits.
I said
Okie
it.
dokie.
I said that first, so it hits.
Yeah.
It's 18 points of
Chunk
bludgeoning
it.
damage.
Right.
Remember,
Could be a
you
lot
are
worse.
Yeah.
you are both wearing Arbillin's shift weave, so and this is not magical damage. Okay, Aisling, it's your go.
Oh, does it have to be?
Come on, Ashley. You got this.
Okay.
You can use your action to hide. Like that's an option.
You can run away.
It's a valid use.
Awful. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus to Misty Step over here.
Ooh.
Nice.
So.
Actually, no, I could just run over, couldn't I? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just thinking, don't be near anyone, they'll kill you. I won't take an attack of opportunity if I run over there, right?
If you run over there, no.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I think if I do it so I'm firing to here, I can hit big guy with another attempt at a lightning bolt without hitting Eugene and Rock.
You can do, yeah.
Yeah? And
Yeah, I will
because
allow that.
Big guy,
It's 'cause it's-
big
it's
guys
5.
used their reaction now, haven't they?
No. Little,
I thought
no.
they did.
Big guy hasn't, but little
Guy.
one has.
Yeah.
And they're the one that is turning spells, right?
No,
Oh, the
hang
big
on.
one's
No,
turning
it's-
spells.
turn spells. Yes, you are right. They did use their reaction, and hang on. That was Rock's go, wasn't it? They've had a go since then, so they've got their reaction back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little one's the one reversing the damage.
Yeah.
The little one's the one reversing spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well then fuck it, I'll fire a lightning bolt at big guy then.
Go
And
for it.
pray to Satan and all his demons. That
You're firing a lightning bolt at the big guy.
The big guy.
Just do it quietly.
Wait, hang on. Wasn't Big Guy the one that did, like, Una returned the spell the last time?
Yep.
Oh, I'm
I thought it
sorry.
was little guy.
No, Little Guy was the one who
No,
changed
little
my
guy
time.
reverses time. Big
Okay.
guy.
Big guy
has the
reverses
Uno
magic.
reverse card.
Okay, hit the little guy. Hit the little guy.
Yeah,
Ashley.
yeah, I'm not gonna
I mean, I did save my reaction, so if you
Yeah.
wanna, sure.
No, hit the little guy.
Okay, I'll hit the little guy. It'll hit your hand though. Did your hand take damage?
I think it does, I think.
Could you just
Yeah, it
position
will.
yourself
I'm
so you're
just,
not-
I'm just trying to look.
Yeah, I could fire it to the
how
side
many
slightly, but
hit
the hand
points
is
I
like
have.
on it.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
it is
It's grappling it, so I don't think there's
Yeah.
any way that you could conceivably hit it
I think I
without
could
hitting the hand.
snipe at that shit in.
What is it? A deck save?
Yes, yes.
So many things.
I mean, it's got hit points equal to my hit point maximum, so it's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it
is.
can take it. The hand
That's
can take
evocation,
it.
that's why.
Yeah,
Do it.
It'll take one lightning bolt.
Do it, Ashton. Do it.
Go on,
Okay.
Ashling.
Do it.
Okay.
Big swings.
Okay. Big swings. Okay. Can little dickhead make a dex check, which I can't imagine is too great since they grappled.
Oh,
Dex
very
Grapple
saving,
doesn't
sorry.
do anything
No.
to dex saves.
It
It's
doesn't.
really
Is it not?
annoying.
No, it just stops
the grapple
amazing.
condition
So
is
weird.
crap. It just
Oh,
Yeah, that
stops
does seem
moving.
odd.
well, they still get their advantage, but they rolled really badly on both for a total of 13.
Hail Satan. Okay. So I used my other one, so this one's now at a higher level, which is quite nice. So what is it? Ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me, folks.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, fine.
There is a dice roller on alchemy if you need it. If that
Yeah,
helps.
but that's
I
not as
know, I
pretty
know. I
as
always-
my dice.
And
I always
You
offer
get
it
the
just in
click clack
case.
sounds.
The
Yeah.
clicky clacky goodness.
Yeah.
Gotta get the clip thing.
I know.
Okay.
But sometimes when you're rolling like 10 dice, you're just like, oh, this is quicker.
Okay, I'm also going to, before I do that, I'm going to use, because I haven't used my bonus because I ran over here now, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
I'm going to use a sorcery point as well to beef it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
do, what the fuck is it? Which one is it? What's it called? Empowered. That's it. So I can
Empowered spell.
re-roll up to 4 of the dice.
Nice. This is where you roll lots of sixes and you...
I know, complete waste of a sorcery point, but fuck it.
But there is no waste of a sorcery point because you're just giving yourself an edge.
Exactly. Okay. Re-roll that one. Very nice. So... another one. Re-roll that. Re-roll that.
Oh, I like
Thank
that
you.
sound. That sounds like sixes.
Twas indeed 6s. And then I've got one more re-roll. Nearly every single re-roll I did turned into a 6.
Yes.
Okay, this is actual maths. So
You got this. You can do this.
okay, that's 54 damage.
54 damage.
Lightning damage.
Cool. Which turns into 108.
Yes! I was hoping it would be weak to lightning!
Well done.
Oh, yes!
Mess them up, Charlie.
Sorry, hand! Sorry.
Cool. Guess what they're doing this turn?
Oh, no,
Leaving
that's a
me
bigger
alone.
thing.
They have so much respect for me, they're like, I'll let you
Yeah.
live.
You basically just declared yourself the alpha.
No, I didn't know.
Until they turn back time.
Ashley's more of a Sigma.
Amazing. They are not looking well. They are sparking from various parts of their body. They look like they might not take much more.
Get zapped, nerd.
Um,
Good. I'm so fucking glad that landed the way it did. Holy crap. I've wanted to land. Every single lightning bolt I've done has had a save on it.
Yeah.
This is the first one, and it's
Yeah.
weak
Oh
to
wait,
that
I got a roll
damage.
for the hand. I've got
Yeah,
a roll
roll
for
for
the
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
What have I got to beat?
19.
Oh, I did not beat that.
54.
Alright,
I can take it.
I need to write that down somewhere. He's
Sorry.
still fine. He's fine.
Sorry,
top of
Jane.
the round. Skier. You are back in action at the end of it. You kind of pop back in and go.
I hold composure because Throne's Blade is right next to me. I don't have my turn though, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You just at the end of your turn, you pop back
Now
in.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Rock, it is your go. Point of order. The little guy is looking very rough. The big guy, much less so.
Kill the little guy, Rock. Get the little one.
I did a big one and the little one.
Can you move? Or
I can, but I don't think I can get to him all the way. Oh, I could.
spells? I don't know.
I mean, I could get to there. Although, no, I wouldn't, because I have to jump down on the platform, so I wouldn't make it there.
You can, you'd be able to get down those platforms. Dropping 5 foot is fine.
Are they up somewhere?
Yeah, you
Like,
can't.
The
like,
outer
stand
edge
on
is
them.
quite high.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. With
Yeah.
the
You
5 foot
have to
drop,
get
I
back
don't
up.
have enough reach to get there.
It's only climbing that you use 5 foot. Dropping, you don't lose anything.
Oh, okay, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the small guy.
How far can you move on your go?
30 feet.
Are they not up further than the
Yeah, I thought they were,
ground?
like, flying.
They're about
Like, they're
15
up.
feet in the air.
Oh,
you could
okay,
get
so
to the
then
end
that's
of
what I was saying. I can't reach them.
You can get to the end
Not
of the
with melee.
platform and you can drop down, but you might take damage if you do so.
Yeah, but either way, I can't reach them to make an attack.
Yeah, so there's no point.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can reach
Don't.
it with melee anyway.
Not with melee. Have you got anything else that you can do?
I mean, spell-wise, I do. But then I don't really need to move anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think,
Would you like a clue?
no, I mean, but sure, if you want to give me one, but I think I know what I'm doing, so.
Okay, no, it's fine. I was going to say, every spell that's the big guy has been aimed at targeting the big guy, he has reflected,
Oh yeah,
but none of the ones that have targeted the little guy.
no, they've just been reversed.
Little guy's been reversing time. I'm gonna write that shit down.
But if we could,
My
if
brain keeps
Rock
getting
can
muddled
like
up.
down it now,
Yeah.
it won't be able to undo.
Yeah,
it.
so
Whereas
I
if
think-
we don't
I
down it
mean-
now it'll undo what Ashling did.
By this stage, I would imagine Rock is very frustrated with this whole thing. So I'm going to just. I think Rock's just going to calmly jump down to this next platform and walk, like, very slowly and calmly, with great composure, to over here. And then is going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw for the little guy, please.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Love it.
That is a 22.
So that is a 21. So it saves, but fortunately, I'm doing it at a very high level.
Yes, let's go, Rock.
So 8, 12.
And now, even if it does reverse time, I'm assuming that it can only reverse the last thing that hit it, not the whole
Yeah.
round. So at least, even if it does survive and it rewinds time, it will only rewind what Rock does and not what Ashling did.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
That's good.
Alright, cool.
So
Very good
that
point, Theo.
is 40 points of thunder damage from Shatter.
Yes!
Oh, it's loud.
Cool.
Also,
Is it worse because it's,
it's
a
made
construct?
of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is. So point in case, it takes half damage from the thunder. It doesn't take additional structural damage because of the way it's been constructed, but it is enough. Rock, describe your kill.
Yes!
Yeah, I think Rock just very calmly walks over there, but everyone can tell he is seething, and literally just kind of closes his eyes, and Ashling just hears him mutter under his breath, "For fuck's sake!" And he just holds out his hands, and there's almost like a wave of energy, like almost like you can see sound waves, and it's silent for a second before there's just a burst of energy right in underneath this thing that shatters it into loads of metal pieces that just fly all over the place around it.
Amazing. You guys
Hell
watch
yeah.
as this creature explodes outwards into thousands of tiny pieces. The only things that seem to survive it in any sort of form are two small elements. One of them is the core, which ding, 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 rolls on the floor towards you all ever so slightly, and a large piece of plating, which kind of seems
Moonlighter
to
has taught me anything, I'm grabbing them.
Aisling, be a darling and get those. You're closer.
Am I close enough to high five Rock? Because that was cool.
This thing explodes out of view, leaving the rest of you with just his big friend.
Aisling, if Aisling tries to reach over and high five Rock, I guarantee it's one of those things where one of us will high five and the other will fist bump, and it'll just be really awkward.
Absolutely. And we'll both get static shocks from it.
Totally.
Particularly with the
Because
spells
we're
we've
both
been
just
casting.
yeah, exactly. We just like ah.
Eugene, it is your go.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to use my bonus action to get the hand to... Wait, how far can I move it? 60 feet, so it's enough. I'm going to bring the hand over and bitch slap him. No, not really. This thing's gargantuan, did you say?
Sorry, it's huge.
Huge. Okay. Alright, I'll just try and punch it. With that
yourself.
arcane hand, just to clarify.
Look, Eugene be like, come on in.
Not with Eugene's dainty hands.
That's probably
Too many
not
rings,
gonna hit.
too much
That's a
damage.
17.
Although those
17.
rings would hurt someone.
Does
Eugene.
Fair.
Okay. No worries. With my action, I will use Shocking Grasp,
Nice.
Smart.
which is a dirty 20 to hit,
Dirty 20 will hit.
and that is... Read these guys. That is 12, 15 lightning damage.
15 lightning damage. It doesn't seem to impact him as well as it did the other.
Mm.
I'm going to move over here.
Smart.
Amazing.
And get right out of
He is
dodge.
not going to use his reaction.
He can't. He can't.
Because
Because I used Shocking Grasp. So he doesn't have a
Oh
reaction.
yeah.
Great spell.
Mwah.
Nice.
Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Love
is
shocking grasp.
cool. Excellent. And Throne's Blaze go.
Yeah, she will just take her 3... No, wait. Yes, 3 attacks.
Conference blade.
The lowest is a 19.
19 misses.
Okay, so 1 misses but 2 hit. Sorry, I just gotta remind myself of the damage because it's maths.
That's okay.
I mean, it's all maths, but it's like spell
Big
level
maths.
plus
Some
something.
maths is maths, other maths is like capital M maths.
Mhm.
Yeah, this feels like capital M maths.
This is mathematics.
Ooh. Arithmetics.
8, 10, 11, plus 6, 17 damage on the first hit.
Nice.
And then 15 damage on the second.
Nice. 32 damage. I just realised he does look like a
and-
transformer.
And
Yeah. It's a
Skia,
Warhammer transformer.
you can have 10 hit points. Temporary hit
Ayo.
points.
Thanks, Clown's Blade. They're temporary hit points.
Yeah, temporary hit points.
Yeah.
No, that's beautiful. Thank you.
I like
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
love for
Yeah.
Throne's Blade.
Yeah.
That's permanent, baby.
Yeah, you're
Oh, yeah.
within 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm right next to them. Yeah.
Staring up at him like that.
Just
Thank you.
so much like blood.
Yeah.
Area.
Delirious.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Excellent. That makes it his go. Could someone roll me a d6?
Sure.
Go on, Eugene.
3.
3. You watch as he kind of seems to look to the space where his friend was.
Oh.
He dead!
Which is a single oily tear.
Oh,
And that glowing red in his eye gets deeper. He gets an extra attack this round.
Oh.
And he's going to hit Throne's Blade twice and Skia once.
Jesus.
Okay.
Beefing on Throne's Blade.
It is a 26 and a 24 to hit Throne's Blade.
Yeah, they hit.
Cool. Oh, that's a natural 20. And because disadvantage.
Silvery barbs.
Because disadvantage, though.
Oh, okay.
Save your spell.
Okay.
It was
Thanks,
a 15, which
No, it doesn't hit.
no, does not hit.
So I'm back in sway
Oh,
mode.
Satan.
5. Well, that's not great. That's alright, that's fine. 10 bludgeoning damage versus Throne's Blade. And an additional 17 bludgeoning damage, so 27 in total.
You've got to be lighter on your feet, Throne's Blade. I'm sorry.
You know, a Rocky boxing montage, you and Throne's Blade.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
fixes you with that deep cowl look with those two bright points for a second. And your
Can you
whole life
imagine
flashed
Throne's
before
Blade
your
on a
eyes.
s-
Yeah.
Just
Okay, I'm
imagine
sorry.
Throne's Blade on a speed bag, just firing it into the sun.
Yeah.
With Skia still saying, no, you need to be lighter on your
Balls at
feet.
the feet.
Yeah.
Balls at the feet.
Balls of it lighter.
Aisling,
water.
it is your go.
Shite. I mean, cool. Okay, Aisling has exhausted all of her zappy powers, so she's just going back to good old-fashioned Christian blasting.
You're blasting.
She's gonna.
You blast him with the Holy Spirit, Ash.
It's alright, this one's
Oh.
not weak to zap, so don't feel
Yeah.
bad.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Through the power of Fantasy Christ, she's going to use Quicken Spell and do double
Gatling
blasting.
Aisling.
Gatling
Yeah.
Aisling, baby! Which is where maths is involved.
Well, roll all
Satan.
your attacks first. So that's 6 in
Yes.
total, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, indeed it is. Okay. Right. 21 to hit. I can't remember this thing's
21
AC.
will hit. 20, so
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
for this one, 20 is your target.
Okay, cool. So that's one. That one won't hit. That one won't hit either. Come on. I think it won't. No. That's better. That one does. That one does. That's 5. That's the last one. This one doesn't. For fuck's sake. So only 3 of them hit. I didn't even need to quicken it.
Damn.
That
I mean, law of
sucks.
averages.
I rolled really garbage. Like, it's a plus 13. but I still rolled trash.
Damn these stupid games that rely on dice.
I know! Okay, so... There's a 6, a 12, and an 11.
6, 12, and 11.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll just write it down.
29.
Thank you
29,
very much.
Thank you.
Starting to look ropey.
Okay.
Definitely damage and chassis in several places. Some of his gears are grinding as he moves, but not down yet.
So I've got 2 more sorcery points, so if I get another go, I'm fucking galling it again.
Top
Yeah.
of the round. Skier.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah. I'm just gonna step back so I can throw my blades, so I get 2 extra points of damage. Because they can't take a reaction because of Eugene.
Yeah.
They can. They got their reaction back. That was just before
No.
they go.
Yeah, it was.
You did it, and then they had their go, so they got their reaction back.
Yeah, it's
They
when they
had
go.
their go. Oh.
Yeah, they go after you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
The ski will take the hit. It's fine. That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Stunning. And my good
Stunning.
pal, my good friend,
My body, my
right
pal.
there, my body, my pal.
No, I'm all the way over here.
Her girl crush.
My good buddy, my good pal's pal is here.
Ah, yes, pal
My-
by proxy.
My best
Yeah.
friend's mum is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure I'm friends with friends though.
I like your
gosh.
mum. Your mum's
She heard
fun.
you.
Not like other
28.
mums. I'm a
28.
I'm a terrifying eldritch mum.
Both of Eugene's mums are cool mums. That's really annoying.
Yeah. And I want to
Yeah,
date
true.
both of them, so it's fine.
So it's fine.
28 points of damage on the first one, and then 20 again to hit for another.
Well, Rock tried and failed to seduce my mum, so you might as well have a go.
I didn't try
I'll have
that
a go.
hard.
And another 9 points of
It
damage.
was,
Another
it was
9.
more a light flirtation than a full-on seduction
Yeah.
attempt.
What can I do
Dipping
as a
the
bonus
toe in the
action?
waters, if one will.
I mean, she's an impressive woman.
She's also married.
Give it to your father.
Nice.
Details. Rock's a pansexual homewrecker. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, he's never there, so.
And
Exactly.
another 1 point of damage.
Another 1
I
point
mean,
of damage.
I didn't expect
Yeah.
Eugene to call me dad or anything. I wasn't moving in.
Damn it, Skier, it was a nice round number. You had to go and ruin it.
Yep.
Yep.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'll stay there.
Wonderful. Rock.
Sickening.
And Eugene, you are up next.
Yes. Rock is going to move over to this creature, and he is going to grumpily swing the Fang of Navarra at this creature twice.
I picture Rock doing it like a slightly pissed off teenager. Like, oh.
Rock's doing it just
Fine.
with that kind of that mumble under his breath that just says, "Oh God, I dare you to reverse this." So first one's a 25 to hit, and the second is a 20 to hit.
Both of those will hit.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know how much they've got left in them, but for the first one, I have 19 points of damage.
19.
Yes. Plus, I am going to do a Shining Smite again
Yay.
at a lower level. So it's only an additional 9 points of damage.
Rock,
Damage be damage. Oh,
describe your kill.
Yes.
a kill streak.
I think that Rock probably is kind of surprised that it actually goes down. So on his first strike, he kind of whacks it, and thinking the thing would just kind of take the damage or reverse it or do something annoying, and it kind of falls to one knee as he hits it the first time. And so he's like, oh my god, this is my chance. So very kind of does a full-on like pulling the sword back and bringing it all the way around as hard as he can, straight down on the head of this thing, and tries to slice literally like right where the head meets the body.
Wonderful.
Try to
There
behead
is
it.
To literally behead it.
there is a satisfying sound of metal on metal and a crunch of gears and general artifice as you sever this thing's head from here across the body, bringing the sword down, and it starts to whine, and that whine gets louder
Oh, Rock's going
and
to take steps
louder.
back.
I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Fudge. Excellent. Stunning. Love it.
As
Okay.
it explodes in one last bolt of force. Ooh. Cool. Starting with Rock.
25.
25. Nice. Skier.
15.
15.
Wow.
Ashling.
Are you going to be so jealous of my 6?
6. And Eugene.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So, Rock and Eugene, you take 15 points of force damage, while Skier and Ashling take 30 points of force damage.
Yep.
You can use evasion though, right? Can't you?
Yes. Luckily, I can use evasion because otherwise I was about to go down.
Oh shit!
Just the point of order. I am down.
Eugene! Get to Eugene!
I think there's an explosion of energy. You all roll to your feet and cover yourself, and as you one by one you get up, you look over to see that your friend Eugene is on the floor and not moving.
Oh, God, Eugene! And Rock's going to run over immediately.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Lay on hands.
Because I do like a little bit of drama.
Heal him!
We are going to take a break to 9 o'clock. Is that okay for
Perfect.
everybody?
Yep, that works.
And then we will dive back into this. I will turn this music off as well. As much as I love it, it's probably not suitable for what's going to happen next.
Oh, thanks.
See you in a little while.
Love you. Bye.
And we are back. Hello, everybody. I hope you had a nice break. Before our break, our friends fought down two huge, very dangerous automaton guarding the gateway into the inner sanctum of Adzi the Builder, at the heart of the Temple of Power. But before the fight ended, the last of the creatures exploded, and as our friends picked themselves out of the rubble, they noticed that their friend Eugene was laying.
Lay on hands! Lay on hands!
Yeah.
Lay on hands!
Rock.
I feel
Yes,
like
I mean,
Rock and I
Rock-
are both sprinting over there, hands forward, like.
Ashley's like, spare the die, spare the die, spare the die.
Once again.
Yeah, Rock's gonna just go over and pat Eugene on the head.
Yeah, we just manically,
Eugene,
like,
Eugene,
very
and cast
gently
lay,
pummeling Eugene.
lay on hands, and I'm going to give Eugene 20 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh. Looking fresh.
Eugene, your
20.
eyes flutter open. You are laying on one of these glass panels with all three of your friends by now, I would imagine, kind of looking a little panicked over you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
What happened?
It exploded
Yeah.
on you.
Oh, right.
Yes, of course it did.
I thought you were doing a sick backflip, but you're just getting thrown into the air.
When have you ever known me to do a sick backflip?
Well,
It
that's
could
why
have
we were
been now.
impressed. Ashling, you're not looking great either, love.
No, don't feel it.
Wow, rude.
It's
I mean,
fucking
You
true
can't
though.
just
There's
say that, Rock.
Well, there's a lot of blood. I would imagine that's not a good sign.
no, it shouldn't be out there.
Do you have another potion, or do you...
Yeah, I'll take a quick potion. Yeah, I will pop a greater healing potion. I'm running out of potions.
Well, based on these sneaky bastards, God knows what's going to happen, so we should probably be prepared, just in case.
Okay.
You bastard.
Now what?
Yeah, now what?
We didn't see any other exit, did we, Chris?
You saw where they came from. Was where you were thinking you were going to be able to go out of. To help you guys out, just to note,
We need to
There
collect
are-
their innards.
there are some
They
innard
dropped some
parts
shit.
that look interesting.
Yeah.
Both of them drop two things that look quite interesting. They all
Yeah.
look like. So the
Ashley
little
got
one
the
dropped
jewel
a plate.
core and
Yeah,
the plating.
Ashley's
Core.
Ashley's gone scavenging.
And the big one?
And the big one drops a large glass stone that seems to spark with energy inside it, and a little tiny tuk, 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 little sphere with what looks like a little eye in the middle that kind of not
Ooh.
flesh eye, like a little robotic eye that kind of.
I don't like that.
Is it still moving?
No, it just seems it's chilling. It just watches you as you walk up.
Oh,
What is that?
Look, it follows you around the room.
oh no, Rock.
Oh.
I don't know.
What is it? Can I have it?
Do you need to, like, put it all together?
I think we may need them.
Put it in here.
In where?
In the bag.
With the cheese?
Well, no, we're
There's
going to
no
use
cheese
it
in
now.
there. There's not been cheese in there for weeks.
Well, there might it still
can
smell
I-
like it.
Can I cast Identify on the eye, please?
Yes. Do you want to just sit and do it for 10 minutes? Chill out.
Yeah, can we take a beat? Fuck
Yeah,
me.
we can probably
Take
have a breather.
short rest.
Well, if I do it ritually, it'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I
So you
can
guys want
just
to take a?
cast it.
You guys can take a short rest if you
Oh,
wish.
Yeah.
Satan.
There is no
Okay.
immediate danger. And I will extrapolate that. Eugene, you can cast. In that time, you can definitely cast it and rest at the same time, so you don't have to do either or. The little tiny drone with the eye is a warding drone. You get the idea. It is an artifice being. It has a limited intelligence. Its intelligence is to protect its user from harm. Basically, it flies around you and gives you +1 to AC.
Cool.
But you do not need to attune to it. It just does its thing. If you are hit with lightning, however, it ceases to function until the next morning. To beware. The other things are... the glass bead is a arc flare capacitor. If you embed this in a staff or wand, you can reflect one spell with a DC 15 Arcana check once a day.
Eugene, you gotta put that. You gotta put that in your stuff.
But none of the rest of us have wands, so...
You
Makes
could also
sense.
fix it to like a sword or something like that, but this way it comes up.
Doesn't match my sword. No.
From the little guy is a chronoclaw fragment, which you can embed into a weapon and allows you to use haste once per day.
Okay, I want that one.
No, I want that one.
Then I won't have to I won't have to waste the concentration spell on you.
Yeah, I can just do it on my own, please.
Fine.
You can have it if you want, Rock.
Do you know, in normal parties, they can fight for it, but I know if I do that, I'll die, so you just have it.
Okay.
The last piece is a time-wound plating, which allows you to re-roll one initiative roll per day. All of these items, apart from the drone, need to be crafted into a weapon or armor of some kind to use.
Ooh.
There you go. You can
Who
divvy
wants
those up.
the initiative one?
I mean, it doesn't make much difference to me, because I don't have any skills or anything that are particularly reliant on initiative.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. What was the item again for that?
Call it. Hang on, that was the one that allows you to reroll. Time-worn plating. So you need somebody to craft it onto something for you. Fortunately, you do know an artificer.
Oh yeah.
Quite a nice one who will help you with that sort of thing. You know a few people who might be able to help you. And in fact, with time and... Although it's not his expertise, even like Eugene with time and like research
Even
might...
Eugene.
Even Eugene
Might be able to
Even
do
you
is
it.
can
capable.
do it.
Yeah, of most things. Even Eugene can do it for you as well. So
Including murder.
but don't do that.
But should I,
So that was.
shall I take the creepy eye stone then? Or
Yeah,
is-
you liked it.
Well, it gives me a bit of extra. Is that the one that gives +1?
Because
Yeah,
you plus
yes,
one
it
to
is.
your
Plus
armor
one's at
class.
AC.
Yeah.
If it's hit with
Ah.
It's got
lightning,
the
it stops
lowest
working.
armor class though, isn't it? Skier.
Yeah,
Skier's armor class is much lower than the rest of us, I think.
Mine's
Well, apart from me.
19.
Well, it's only one lower
Oh.
than me, but
Oh,
Mine's
no, you
17.
take it. You take. Someone else take it.
well, I mean, then we've each got one of the things. Haven't we?
Yeah, you take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
You being hard to
think,
hit is
yeah.
good.
Time-worn
Yes.
plating on the wellies. I love that idea.
Yes. Oh my god, that is a great idea.
Good
So,
thinking, Rudy.
Tactical frog wellies.
just so I understand it, Rock has a thing that gives him plus
Plus one
1
to his
to
armor
AC.
class. Yeah.
Eugene can
I get a free
reflect a
counterspell.
spell.
Perfect.
But it's more than a counter spell, right? Because it
It's
literally
a
turns it
reflect.
back on them.
Basically, what
So that's
he
pretty
did to you guys, you can do to someone else.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
glorious.
Ashley gets +1 to initiative. Or
I
is it-
get a reroll of
Reroll.
initiative.
Reroll.
You can re-roll initiative, and I get haste once a day.
This is tasty.
I'll put those in your character sheets
Thank
properly so you guys can get them. But what you will have to do is make sure you get those actually fixed by somebody who can do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Next time you are
Number
able to
one.
do so, presuming, of course, the world doesn't end. Who knows? You
I think I'm
guys.
the least of our troubles.
sit and rest and kind of reflect.
Oh yeah, I can heal.
To point, you also remember you picked up the five is it five? 5 stones which allowed you to open the portal in the first place. You still have those.
Cool.
Do we need to put them in again, or is it we put them in and open the portal? Okay.
I think you instinctually, as soon as this thing worked, will reflectively say you kind of went no and tried to shut it out, but it was too late.
Okay.
Right. Well, when everyone's rested a bit and ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I've got more blood inside now.
Yay!
Same.
I've got my fucking
we all
delicious
have.
spell slots back.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
can
say
use
that,
spell
but-
slot back.
Go you.
Thanks for the hype.
Love that for you.
Was that your bardic inspiration?
You see whether all of them warlock spells that I cast? X.
Yeah, you regain your warlock spells.
Yeah, I'm just checking which were warlocks. Lightning bolt was sorcerer, so I don't get those
don't get
two
that
back. But I get the other ones. Okay, cool.
Right, shall we see what monstrosities come through if we open the portal again?
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm ready.
Okay.
You
Right, let's do it.
insert the 5 stones in the right places again, and you watch as that glass seems to ripple and then glow, the green turning into a soft blue. You'll wait with bated breath, and something does appear. A familiar looking blue light refraction of Adzi. If you are seeing this, you have likely managed to best the Guardians. In which case, I hope that you have been sent by my fellow Magi to correct whatever has gone wrong. It is likely I am dead. I have failed to get the caretaker back under control. I have, however, left fail-safes. If you have met the Magi, or know of the Magi, they are the elements that I respect most about each of them, hidden within nodes that can be activated. I am fairly certain that my reflection in the caretaker has no idea I've done this. But there is always a chance. I petition you, no. I beg you, in all that is good within this world, please correct my mistake. My arrogance could very well have endangered the whole of the scattered lands. And maybe even the world below. I am sorry I have to leave this to others. And I hope that this message never gets activated, because that means I didn't fail. And then that rippling is on that pad again.
Oh dear.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Failed. And we got to clean it up.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's go clean.
Yeah, you seem to be doing quite a lot of that lately.
Yeah, I step over it like, well,
Yeah.
okay. Let's go.
Yikes, sorry about it.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Do
that
you
man.
step onto the plate?
Yeah.
That wobbly plate. You put your foot onto it, and it keeps going. You've walked through enough portals now to recognise what it is. It is a leap of faith if you want to step through or not, though you cannot see what is on the other side.
Eugene, what do you think is on the other side?
I guess we'll find out. And he steps away.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
I just wanted you to say you think it'd be good.
Okay, he's the smart one. Let's go.
Yeah.
And Ashley will go as well.
Leaving Rock
She's
on the
holding
outside.
Rock's hand. Rock has no choice.
I think Rock's just like, I'll wait till we.
Exactly.
I'll just make sure it's fine.
As this changes behind you, you all feel like you are tumbling through blackness and falling for ages.
Skier, use the cat, use the cat!
I'm dying.
You are not sure
This is
where
not a
is up.
teleportation spell. It will not work.
Yeah, where is
Otherwise, it would.
There's
not be.
so much small print to this cat.
Yeah.
There is no up, no down. Just this moving air around you. You, Aisling, you can feel Rock's hand, but you can't see him. It is that dark. Skier, you can hear your friends moving around you, but you cannot.
Ashling's like flailing, reaching out to see if she can feel anyone else. So she apologises if she grabs a butt or something. She's just trying to see where you are.
So Skier's gone into like curled up fetal position, just clutching his cat.
No. Skier.
Aisling, you hear a familiar voice. Right, well, I got the city stable, and I think I've managed to put everybody's personalities back in their bodies, right, for a second, any rate. What's happening with you for? Oh,
Where are you also falling?
well, no, I'm talking to you because you're the fey creature in the same area, and you're the easiest for me to reach. Where are you? What's
Oh.
going on?
Falling.
Falling? Oh,
Lots
okay.
of falling.
Okay.
Portal. Everything very dark. Killed 2 big scary mechanical things.
Which
Actually,
of
who are you
is-
talking to?
Don't worry about it.
We were there.
As you were.
I love the fact there's like a new powerful being starts talking to Ashley and she's immediately back to, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
more-
carry on. We're having a chat here, alright?
I thought we got rid of the thing in our head.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot
There's
of space
more
in
than
here,
you
actually. Someone's definitely moved the furniture around, haven't they? Right. So, this is possibly a defense of some kind. Who of you is the best at imagining things?
Guys,
What?
who's best at imagining things?
You.
I mean, this is not the time to get to know each other, Ashley.
You are.
No, it's legit. Wait, who's talking to me in my head again, Chris?
I think you recognise Joy's voice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've got Joy in my head right now.
Got Joy on the line.
I'll try on the line. Line 4. And
Right.
they're asking me who's best at imagining things. I'm assuming we have a way to go since we're having a conversation.
Well, I mean, probably you. You've got quite a vivid imagination, although Eugene
Yeah,
has
it's a bit
a
weird,
great
though.
imagination for conjuring and creating things. I have a good imagination for stories. Skia has a good imagination for ways to make people
Okay.
die. I mean,
Hold,
I do.
hold. Joy, babe, what kind of imagination are we talking about?
Wait, I think you need to imagine you're where you need to be.
So focus.
Focus, right? That's
Oh,
it's
Eugene,
not
not-
great
yeah, Eugene.
on it's
Not
not great for us Fae, I admit. We're not really good at the focus. Pretty much I'm having 4 conversations right now at the moment and I am at my limits.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Eugene, can you? I don't know where you are. Can you imagine
Me either.
where we need to go, please? Because you
Right,
can actually concentrate, and I can't.
Where do we need to go?
Joy, where do we need to go?
Well, you're trying to get to Atsi, aren't you? Stop
Yeah.
this whole thing, save the city, save the world, that sort of stuff.
Eugene, wherever we need to go to find Atsi/Atsi body.
Okay, so I can imagine who we need to go to, but I you're asking me to imagine where we need to go, and I don't know where that is because
I
don't
found
know
a
where
fault in
Etsy
the
would-
plan, Joy.
Focus comes with details.
Yeah.
There are benefits. It's a blessing and a curse. It's the kind of imagination we're working with right now.
How about
You have a choice of ADHD or autism, and they both come with curses. So,
My God.
Right. Well, how?
You just hear Rock whisper under his breath, "Oh God, yeah, I'm lucky I'm falling to my death."
I mean, that's something to imagine. If Rock wants to imagine falling to his death, I'm fairly certain that might actually happen here.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wait, but
Or
how about-
whatever you do not think of a bottom. This place can't have a bottom. If you have a
guys,
bottom,
don't
that's a
think
name.
of bottoms. Oh, want bottoms.
Okay.
Why?
No,
Why
Will
would
Bums.
you say that? Now that's all I can think about.
Think of
an ocean.
tops.
Let's land in an
Tops.
ocean, and Adzi is on a boat.
I mean, I don't want to land
I
in
don't
someone's
want to land
bottom.
in an ocean either.
Bouncy castle.
That's a bit like a bottom.
But a bouncy castle on water, like a floaty.
Oh my God, I'm so confused by you all now. I don't know what's going on.
We should not
I mean,
be
I
the ones
kind of
doing
like
it.
this nothingness. It's kind of nice in a way.
No,
It's like
don't-
sensory
no,
Hang out here
deprivation
for a
tank.
bit.
Because we'd
It's
be
like
stuck
a-
here forever if you keep imagining that.
It's like sensory deprivation. It's very
Just
nice.
imagining Atsi standing on a sensible platform or something. I don't know.
Sensible platform.
In a tavern with lots of booze.
I would like, and in this big argument of things, I would like everybody to make a charisma check.
Joy, you fucking done it now, babe.
Ooh.
Charisma
A
check.
charisma check.
Charisma
not
check.
to say.
So add your charisma bonus to a d20 roll.
It's bold of you to assume that I get a bonus.
Oh my god, yes, Rooney. Sensible platform shoes.
Well, I would imagine
Some
Atsi in
wedges.
sensible platform shoes. There you go.
I like to imagine him in a little
Okay,
heel.
gonna start with Skia.
Kitten heel.
19.
19.
Little ballet pump.
Eugene.
15.
15. Ashling.
7.
7.
Wait,
Rock.
you're supposed to be charismatic. What happened?
17.
17. So 19 was the highest. Skia, you get to choose.
No, I don't
what
want to
the
go in the
landing is
ocean.
like.
I think Skia
Just a little bit of everything mentioned.
yeah, she's trying to like be like so I'm like, oh, shit.
We land on a
fall
floating
into a-
bounty castle shaped like a bottom.
A fucking Pinterest board of bullshit that we fall
That gets
into.
burst by someone's heel as we land.
We're all wearing fucking pleaser heels.
And Adsi's
Yeah.
there just floating on a sensible platform above us.
There you go.
Done.
I think Skia imagines us Assassin's Creed diving into a haystack outside of like a really nice tavern, and Adzi is in like a really nice back room, like waiting for us for this meeting.
Well, I'm glad we healed before we took this plunge to our death.
Amazing. I will require a dex check off of everybody. A dex save off of everybody, I should say. It's not
Little
particularly high DC.
Near Rock?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah, you're all
everyone's
near
within 10 feet of me. So plus 5 to your saving throw.
That's good. Roll
Thank
like
you.
pure trash.
+5.
Yeah.
Plus 5. Rock, what did you roll?
29.
29. Nice. Skier.
33.
33. Ashling.
17.
17. And Eugene.
I got a 10.
Eugene!
So what happens is this. Skier sees a hay bale coming up, and how do you angle yourself directly? Because it's your idea.
I think you literally hear the eagle noise.
Oh my god.
And she like leans forward and like head dives into it and then like flips, so she like lands on her
course.
back, like spreading her weight out.
Yeah.
An XP bar appears above your head. You get
Yeah.
tons.
Yeah.
You disappear into the hay. Rock, you
Yeah.
see Skier doing it, and you kind of angle yourself slightly off to one side, and you copy her very well, and you disappear into the hay as well. Ashling, you see what's going, and you're like a bit like this as you go, and then you twist yourself round, and and you manage to. It's not quite as elegant as those, and there's more hay thrown up, and definitely some feet sticking out as you kind of are trying to pull yourself out again.
Understandable.
They're not yours.
Just feet.
It's the bodies that Skier's already hidden. Eugene, I'm really sorry. There's just a whack as you just land on this hay. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage after the reduction. And you're just kind of laying there slightly winded. But otherwise unharmed.
A hay bale?
Okay, hay bale.
hay
Who
bale.
was thinking hay bale?
Oh, me.
What happened to the ocean? Ow!
You didn't want ocean. You said about the
Bouncy castle.
ocean.
A cushion, a pillow, a soft, comfy bed. No, a hay bale.
Yeah, hay
What
bales
was
are
that?
really
Bird
small.
sound.
Hay bale.
Yeah, I don't know. It just happens sometimes when I jump
Yeah.
up buildings.
Where did that come from?
Oh, I thought only I could hear that. So
Wait,
it
There's
makes
an
it better that you
Aarakocra
could
behind
hear
the corner going,
it. Yeah.
Is that how you know there's a hay bale there? Or do you check first
Fuck.
before you jump?
No,
Or
I
do you
did
just
check.
jump?
I checked there's a
Okay.
hay bale. I have done it before where I've gone, there's a hay bale there, and then like thought
Someone's moved the cart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprised that doesn't happen more often.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
thought yeah, I was thinking like, oh, it'd be nice to have a drink at a nice tavern and just chat about this like in a chill way, and this place
Nexus-
is nice.
And just
Interference
gently floating down to the
recognised.
entrance wasn't an option.
it's got to be dramatic
Oh.
and powerful. It's Kia.
Yeah, that's boring. Floating down. Speed. You know.
Yeah.
a
What
voice.
were you guys thinking of?
Not that.
A bouncy bottom.
Maybe you guys should have thought harder. I don't know.
A voice comes over you all. Nexus interference recognized.
Oh,
That's not
Correcting, reassessing. There's a and the hay bale disappears beneath you, and you
Whoa.
are on a solid stone floor,
Oh
unharmed.
my god, it is a video game.
You hear in your head, Aisling, just as it kind of goes, "Wait, sorry, love, gonna help you from here on your own."
I think Joy's gone.
You
No signal.
find yourself in a large stone room with one of those platforms that you've seen before, but bigger. Strange wires twisting out of it. Like a strange shapes kind of made around it. Much more technologically built. The core elements are still there, but this has been built on time and time again. First by Adzi, and then, you suspect, by itself. Around it, wide routes of gold run as pathways all around you. You are in an enclosed space, and as you watch, there are these nodes which shift along them and disappear. There is no sign of any living soul, but there is one body laying on the plinth, hands outreached. By the charred skeletal remains, you recognize them as an Aragana, approximately
boy,
the
guys.
height of Adzi. Interference in the plan will not be tolerated. Allow yourselves to be saved.
I don't need to be saved.
I'm just going to say telepathically connect to everybody and just say to everyone in the group. Wait, what did Adzi's message say about the 5 elements or something?
The little stones.
Well, he said something about how to
That
stop
was the fail-safe.
Yeah.
He built in a fail-safe.
What was it? I didn't really understand.
Well, I'm assuming it's to do with the 5 different, like, types of magic.
Yeah, because we all did a thing that was to do with the temples,
Right, like we did for the platforms. Okay.
Yeah.
So somehow that's the failsafe for whatever this thing is.
Okay. So
Targets
Do we still have the
recognised.
stones, or do we
Yes,
put
you
them
still have
somewhere
the
else?
stones. Yeah, you managed
Okay.
to keep those. Targets are recognised, and there's a holographic version of Adzi appears
Oh.
again.
Oh,
Parshkik's chosen. I have already tried to save you once. Please allow yourself to be saved, and all will be well.
Ew.
I mean you no harm. You will live a peaceful existence.
that's what they all say.
No,
Yeah,
thank you.
fucking Cold.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we have other things to do.
No, yeah. No.
You do not need to worry. I know of your mission. I shall complete it for you. I shall
How?
save
What?
everybody.
No, not
No.
your way.
No. No.
Can I start looking around this space that we're in? Is there anything that looks like so like the machine that we saw before had a visible like power source, like it was drawing power from somewhere. Is there any kind, like, what is in this room? There's machinery in this room, right?
Yeah, there is like cabling going into this place. In fact, if you guys check out alchemy for a second, and I shall just reopen this for people at home so they can see as well. This is the shape of what the platform has been turned into.
Ooh, creepy.
It has like energy running through those tubes, and it's moving back and forth. The hologram of Adzi has appeared right in the center of it. And I'm just going to add, if you add the tactical mode, you'll get a sense of the layout of this place.
Right, okay.
And then every once in a while, like a slot opens and a different coloured mechanical node with some energy in it seems to slide around.
What colours are they?
One is red, and it looks like... In fact, I will show them to you because I think that's more fun. Whoop. Come on. Or I will do as soon as alchemy lets me.
Come on, Alchemy. Play in the
Come
space.
on, Alchemy, we believe in you. So one of them looks like it is made of like heavy stones being held in place by some like purpley blue energy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Show. Which will appear any second now. One of them looks like a red ring with little stones that all seem to have different runes, like stories around them. One of them looks like it contains like this organic mass that ever shifts and turns and seems to push and shrink and grow and decay and then grow again. One of them looks like it has storm in it with its electricity and sheer power swirling around. And the last one is empty.
The node itself is empty.
The node itself is empty.
Okay.
So I'm assuming these correspond to the temples.
Yeah. So the one missing is the Temple of Power, which is the one we're in. I think we... So these things are like every few minutes a different one is showing. Is that what you said?
They're kind of moving around and then just shrinking back in. So they're kind of popping up, sliding along, and then coming down again.
I think when we can, we try what we did before and cast the matching type of magic on the stone.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So the power
one
one,
was
I'm
finished.
pretty sure that was the one that Aisling did Eldritch Blast now, right?
That one's empty though, so I
Yeah, I
don't.
know.
I'm not sure about that right now.
Yeah, so
Do you have any like wind or storm? Lightning? Do you have lightning? You have lightning?
well, me,
Yeah.
I mean, I could do Lightning Bolt. It's quite big and extra though.
Yeah, but I think you need to do that on the storm one, and
Okay.
because that's the one I did last time with my swords, but I can't do it again
Ah,
until I've
That's
had
okay.
a nap.
I can do that, but you guys are gonna have to.
I
not
can
be
also
there.
I could do Shocking Grasp if you don't want to cast a spell
Oh, there you go.
because it's a cantrip.
What's another one then that I could do?
Do you have anything that is like earth magic?
I did that one last time. I did.
Because you did commune
Yeah, I did.
thingy.
No, that's the life one because I did the stone. I did Conjure Elemental.
For the
Oh, you
chronology type stuff.
Yeah.
I've got mold earth, but I need to find something.
You must have
Is there
dirt in your
any-
pockets.
Is there any? Yeah, there's gonna be. Surely I've got a
There's
rock or
dirt.
something
Yeah.
on me. I'm always picking up pine cones and shit. Surely there's some random crap in my bag.
The bag of holding is full of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop some compost out the bottom of the bag.
And then, Rock, you can take care of the song.
Yes. Good, okay. I can do that. So do I just sing at this node when it comes past?
Yeah, or anything that uses your connection to the song of creation. You could bardically inspire it.
I sense that you intend to resist.
No!
That is
No,
unfortunate.
Whoever gave you that
wrong.
idea, Rock, do it.
Amazing.
Yep. Ashley will do hers as well. She'll just have the dirt and make it into something and then make it float over.
Yeah, I'll do my connection stuff.
And I will prepare Shocking Grasp for when I can see the storm one.
Amazing. No, that's not. Sorry, alchemy is being very sticky at the minute.
It's fine.
Ow.
You guys prep yourself and you prep the spells that you did before. You, as they get closer, they unlock these. You unleash on them. Rock, what do you do to the song? To the node of song?
Just seeing if there's anything I can. Bear with. I will actually use the song, and I will actually use bardic inspiration, but I'll use my motive potential skill as part of it.
Nice.
So it basically creates a visible representation of the bardic inspiration.
Wow.
So it is literally creating something out of the song. And I'm going to do that again I'm just going to pull out my flute because it's easy to use, and I'm going to play something on it for a few bars and then sing as I shape this little motive potential into my hands. Just round and round like a little floating spark. And then I'm just going to blow on it as the node gets closer so that it literally goes into the node as these like little sparkles of
It's
light.
just like in the Fifth Element.
Like that. Yeah, just like that.
Mark off a bardic.
And I'm Lilu.
Yep.
Mark off a bardic inspiration.
It's Ruby that does it, the thing where he like sighs and then it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
and
'cause
like,
that's
how did
the
you do it? How
air.
did you do it?
I don't know.
What did
Mark
you
off
say,
a bardic
Chris?
inspiration and do
have
me
them.
a performance check, please.
Performance check. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 24.
24. You hit this and you kind of see this thing, that glass top with these strange stones, all of which are runes in different languages that you immediately recognize as stories. All of them stories going back further than you know in languages that you can't possibly imagine anyone remembers. There is a flash of recognition, and on the metallic surface of the front, a switch opens, and you see there is a slot for you to put your key.
I'm going to sort of nonchalantly sidle over towards it with my thing, and I'm just going to talk to this thing as I'm doing it. Just walk over, like just playing with the key as if it's nothing, and just be like, "So, what exactly would be your plan with us if we were to agree to these things? You know."
Everlasting life, never knowing pain or disease or cessation.
Oh,
War
right, now
would be a distant
Or pooping.
memory.
Yeah, there is a question about that. We did detect before. Would that then involve no pooping? Just so that we're clear on that, because it was a discussion that
That
was
is
held.
a deal breaker.
And yeah, we need to kind
yeah.
of clear that up, because we found that actually it's more of an issue than I thought it would be with most people. It appears. And I'm going to pop my key into it as I'm
Amazing.
just like walking up and chatting.
We will come back to you in a second. I'm going to go down as we've got it. The viewers can see you guys. So I'm going to skier. What do you do to yours?
Mine's the life one, correct?
It is. Yeah, so
Like
I will
the nature.
pop you on the map. So you are
Thank you.
next to it.
Well, I think I'm wondering whether to try something else or whether to just stick to what I know. 'Cause I don't have a huge amount of stuff. Yeah, I think same thing. Will technically use one of her primeval awareness because it uses a spell slot. And as this thing is moving around, she crouches down to the ground, closes her eyes, and becomes in tune with this thing. And it's like if you saw like a skier sense, she would just like see this thing moving, and she'd keep her eyes closed and just hold it, seeing where it's going to come out. So to these guys, like it just like seems to like pop out straight into her hand. And she'll
You watch as this thing appears. As your senses strike out, you realise how confined this space is, how disconnected this thing has tried to make this space. But there is this trickle, this little energy that it cannot go without. The very nature of life always goes on. And you follow that route back, and there is something huge watching again. And it just... it acknowledges you this time. It shouldn't do. You are so small compared to it, but it acknowledges you. And you, from where you are standing, guys, you watch as Skia, her eyes open, and they are this brilliant green for a second, and vines leap out around this thing as it appears, and go into this orb and kind of seem to absorb it, and that mass inside seems to take on a much more lifelike entity. Like it is creatures, and then it's plant life, and then it's like mud, and it is everything that where life is hidden. And again, that and a key slot opens.
Aisling was so ready to blast it.
Aisling,
Yeah.
which one were you taking on?
The earth one.
Cool, you are
So
here.
I fished some composty garbage out of my bag and I've used mold earth.
You're like, compost. It might be mouldy cheese. You're not entirely.
It's not! It's not! Ew!
It's just some sand.
You just pull it out and it goes.
Good old normal dirt.
Bucket
Good
dirt.
normal dirt.
That
And yeah, she molds it into like a bug shape and sends the bug shape over because that entertains her.
It's quite funny because obviously mold earth works differently. You can't actually make it fly, but you make it animated like it is, but it kind of comes from your hand. There's a little tiny
Yeah.
train of dirt behind it that has to keep it
I
connected.
picture it like a millipede.
I love that. Like one of the millipedes from Norska with the big wings. Like the
Yeah!
huge dragonfly
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
It settles on the device and then kind of starts scampering around as you kind of continue to move it. There is an acknowledgement inside those stones. And again, a panel opens.
I'm gonna put the key in.
Last, Eugene.
I'm going to use pocket to sound like a wailing ghost.
Someone's come back from a night out.
I'm gonna use pocket to run over there, and then because I can cast a touch spell through pocket, so I'm gonna cast shocking grasp through him.
Pockets never felt so powerful.
Tiny little weasel hands.
This
tiny
little
hand.
tiny weasel bounces like happily, like gives you a little salute and bounds along this gold road, and then kind of gets up and makes the motion of pulling up its sleeves, even though Pocket doesn't
Oh!
sort of thing, and waits for you to cast a spell, and then into it. That spark ripples around. The energy inside turns to match it, and the two dance entwined. Looks familiar, a little bit like how skiers' swords look when they're dancing. And it settles down, and again that plate opens. All four devices are open now. The fifth one is still but sits empty at this point in time. One by one, you go to put your key in. I'm going to have a quick initiative roll from you to see who gets theirs in first.
I was actually going to suggest, Chris, that as we are connected telepathically, I would kind of count us down so that we all do it at once.
Ah.
Okay, I'm still going to have the initiative because there's something I want to do here, but I think that's very cool, and I'm not going to step on that at all.
Ew.
Please stand still, as my assistants will be here momentarily. We will place you in new forms. You will live good lives.
Nope.
You will be safe.
I'm good.
Nope.
I will save
Consent. Consent, my guy.
Absolutely not.
you all. Cool. So, initiative. Rock, what did you roll?
16.
16. Skier?
28.
Aisling?
16 as well. Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Oh.
Eugene?
I know it doesn't matter on initiative rolls, but I rolled a nat 20 for a 22.
Hey!
So, this happens. Rock, you do link everyone together, and the goal is to put them in at the same time. But some people are always slightly faster than others. Skier, full of nervous energy, feeling very much out of her depth, slams hers in first.
Wait, do we go on 3 or do we go on
Yeah, it's one of them.
Skier goes on 3. I go on
Skier's
3
got an
and...
itchy trigger finger.
Yeah. for
Eugene's
sure.
questioning what the number is that we go on. Ashley's not paying
Do
attention.
we go on 1 or after you've said 1?
And Rocker's doing it with a flourish.
Rock's the exhausted teacher that's just like,
Yeah.
oh, for fuck's sake, everyone focus.
You all catch out the corner of your eye as Skier slams it in first. Before you can say anything, there is this bright green energy, and Skier's gone.
Ah! Skier!
And Adsi's voice goes. So echoes around the chamber. Living node compromised. Beginning eradication procedure.
Oh, quick!
Put it in!
Second, who rolled 22? Rock?
Eugene.
No, Eugene. Eugene, you kind of like almost there anyway, and I think as you kind of turn to react to the others, you click yours in. There is a sparking and Eugene is gone. Tempestuous node compromised. Secondary evacuation. Prepare to eliminate obstacle. Leaving Rock and Aisling on your own in this room slightly, with enough time to realise that your friends have vanished.
Rock, quick!
Let's do it.
Go!
Both slam it in at the same time. There is a shock of energy. Dreamlike node compromised. The story is being rewritten. Super heavy node
You know it.
activated. All is in peril. I am sorry, Chosen. You must be eliminated. And that is where we are going to leave it.
That's
Boy.
the worst
episode.
thing to say before we finish. Okay.
Well, there we go.
Fuck me. Good-o.
Super fun. Well, so congratulations on beating my big robots. Wonder what happens.
They were a
next.
fun challenge.
Yeah, they were frustrating and fun.
I've never dealt 100 damage.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, that's
To yourself.
Very cool.
That was sick. Hey, that was like 50 odd to myself.
You're just testing it out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
exactly.
exactly what it's about. I'm just going to put this onto slightly happier music for a second, whilst we do our goodbyes. Well, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I know I have. I've been looking forward to getting those two robots in front of them. I'm very excited for this next challenge as well for you guys. We will be back next week at the same time, and yes, will be the last episode of this story arc before we tread into something brand new and exciting.
Because we've been eliminated.
The
Possibly.
thing we're treading into is new character sheets.
Dear. Well, you said, I told you it was going to get more deadly from here on in. Yay. And it's off the fun. So, before we go, I'm going to get my friends to say goodbye. I'm going to call them out. If you have anything you need to shout out, just shout it out. It's cool. I'm going to start with Michelle.
Hi, bye. Thanks for watching.
And then Theo.
Bye. Thanks for watching. I don't have anything to shout about.
Cool. Wait.
No, just thank you, and don't forget you can catch up on our back episodes on YouTube, and if you are watching us on YouTube, we appreciate you too. Thank you.
Really appreciate you. Thank you. And Charlie.
Nothing to shout out apart from Mum has COVID right now, so big hi Mum, love you.
no.
Mum.
No.
Hi, Charlie's mum.
Hi,
Feel
Charlie.
better,
Hi,
Charlie's mum.
Yeah,
Satanic thoughts and prayers to Mum, please.
sending
Love
you
you.
lots
Yeah,
of
hope you feel
healing
better soon.
vibes.
Sorry you have the bad Paulie, and we hope you
We've been keeping her
bounce back
company this
very-
evening, so hopefully it will help heal you.
Yes.
We are known
we
to
will
do
see.
that. To
We
heal
are.
people.
Yeah.
We do some online Reiki real quick.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Perfect.
Healing word. There we
Healing
go.
word, there you go. And thanks everyone for coming to watch, and love you, bye.
Yes. Thank you to the lovely new people who pop past the chat. Thank you for
Yeah.
our regulars always. Thank you to everybody who catches up on VODs and on YouTube. We love you all. You're amazing. I have nothing to shout about either, so I'm just going to say we love you. Roll dice, tell stories, and take good care of one another. Enjoy your pride. We shall see you soon. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Mwah!